Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all brothers and sisters around the world. This month is month of blessing, month of Ramadan. And this month, everybody's asking and when praying from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be answered. And this month, Mubarak for all of you. I hope all your wishes come true, because this month also month of praying and month of fasting, praying together, and also fasting is one of the important obligatory from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for every individual Muslims. And also this month of sharing our food, inviting one another to the iftar, even non-Muslims, people who are not know about this, about Iman, about fasting, about Islam also. And in this way we can invite them and share our food, and also sharing our wealth, people who are needy, we should help them as well. In that way, this month is month of blessing. And this month also we are not try to be angry, swearing one another, and stay positive, and best way to show respect one another. When we continue in that way after the month of Ramadan, all through the year, this good habit of true righteousness will continue. Yes, and this month we can have a really a blessing month. And also we can say for anything with God willing, with inshallah. Because this is in this world, everything by the nature is good when we see it in that way. Every individual, every creature, they have their own way of life, and by the nature. One of the poetry said, "I've seen the mountain. They are not complaining, always silence. When I see the ocean is by the ocean sea, by the waving, always is moving, is not complaining." And when we see everything in this world by the nature, stay and the nature is not complaining. I mean, leave everything in their nature. That's good. Inshallah, when I say inshallah, of course, one of the hadiths, our beloved Prophet ﷺ used to say it, ask anything from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even small tiny things. Inshallah, He will answer your prayer. Yes, and also one day one of the scholar, he's called Mullah Nasruddin, one day he prepared to go to jungle to cut some trees. Before he went, his wife said to him, "You have to say inshallah before you go." The the Mullah Nasruddin said, look, jungle is there, my axe is in my hand, and tree is there, my rock, my string also in my hand, no need it. And his wife said, okay, it's up to you. Okay, he left the home and middle of the road, heavy rain started. And he couldn't go to jungle, he came back. He knocked the door, his wife opened the door. And before he opened the door, he said, who is it? His Mullah Nasruddin said, I am, inshallah. So he's opened the door, said, inshallah. When you opened the door, his wife said, look, I told you he's always you should ask, say inshallah. Look, when you went there, in the middle of the road, rain started. You couldn't go. Because sometimes we are forget a good habit, and especially putting something and something important, we ask by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because in that way, when we say Bismillah, when we say Inshallah, this is when we see the lots of change happen, because we don't know what is the mercy behind that. And I hope you all have a blessing month of Ramadan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.